Second half hour, that was testimony today from a passenger in a boat 5 years ago. That boat driven by a Fremont man who had once been cleared of a murder charge because of a crash that night. Well, he's finally going to be tried for the crash that killed a Michigan man. Fox 11's Ryan Dietz live now with new details. Ryan?
Todd Frisbie thought his name was cleared, but today a Winnebago County judge ruled new evidence was enough to send the case to trial. Prosecutors found new evidence that reopened the case more than 5 years after a boat crash that killed Alan Richards. Frisbie was boating with Richards from Oshkosh to Fremont when the boat crashed into the shores of Lake Butamore, throwing Richards off. Court documents show Frisbie later admitted to driving the boat. Matthew Baum, who was on the boat, says Frisbie was the driver.
I just remember seeing trees and thinking that was a little unusual, but thought maybe we were headed back into Fremont. And that's when we crashed.
Frisbie's defense says he was not driving the boat. His attorney says there is no basis for the case to be filed again after it was thrown out in 2006. The Winnebago County District Attorney at the time said there was not enough evidence. But one of the first officers at the scene says Frisbie told him he was driving the boat, but later said he wasn't.
Did you make any observations about Mr. Frisbie's condition?
Yes, I did.
What did you observe?
I observed the odor of intoxicants emitting from his breath, and I also noticed that his eyes were bloodshot and glassy in appearance.
Both sides refused to comment on the case. Frisbie faces 80 years in prison. He is scheduled back in court at the end of the month. Live in the Valley Newsroom, Ryan Dietz, Fox 11 News.